Hello, Scorpio, my friends. How are you today? Welcome to your, I guess, 4th week in July reading. Whenever you get the video, really, whenever it comes to you, you feel inclined to have clicked on it and you're watching it, then there's probably messages for you. Because time is not linear and energy is certainly mutable. So you're here now, and this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising in Venus. And this is going to be with actually a whole bunch of oracle cards and then one deck of tarot cards with me, Cindy. So we're getting intuitive messages, emphatic messages. Now, I am taking these readings down a little bit of a different direction. Sort of started yesterday, and it just felt like we needed to go deeper into sort of our spiritual connections here, is what I'm getting. So that's why I do have a lot of the oracle cards. So we're going to dig a little bit deep into the spiritual aspect of Scorpios right now coming into this video. So yeah, oh yeah, and I have a song in my head for you. It's like a newer song. It's out now, which is kind of different for me because usually I have like the oldies in my head. But this is that song, you know, lately I've been thinking, I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier. So you know that song. So I think there's something there for you. And I think because we are going into a deeper spiritual connection with this video, that Spirit is sort of speaking to you. Spirit would like you to be happier. And I have to admit, like, coming into your reading, I'm just feeling a little deflated and tired. And yeah, a little tired. Your energy is it's a little tired. So cards are going everywhere. So let's focus, because Spirit wants you to be happier. So we're going to pull out a card and see what a main message to you is at the beginning of this reading from Spirit to Scorpio. So what does Spirit have to say to Scorpio today? What message does Spirit have for our Scorpio friends today? What message? What message? Well, now nothing's coming out. Oh, isn't it? It's always, you know what? I think because with Scorpio, it's very specific. So Spirit doesn't want to make a mistake. They want to make sure the right card comes out. So we just keep shuffling and waiting. Okay, let's try this again. There is a message for Scorpio. Wow, too many cards again. You know what? There's two. Oh, there's three. Oh my gosh, wow. That's kind of funny. Immunity. This is a card that came out for Libra yesterday, and their reading was about a spiritual immunity from things that they've been through. So we're going to keep it. We're going to put it in the middle here. And then birthing. This card actually came out in your pre-shuffle. So I feel like some of you are getting ready to move ahead with something that you've been nurturing, maybe like inside, nurturing inside yourself, something that you want to bring out and share it and allow it to exist. You know, like it's almost like it's just this idea, but you want it to exist, or it's a feeling that you want to exist. You're ready to birth this thing. And actually, I'm sort of getting the message from Spirit that it's safe. It's safe to do this because you have immunity. That's kind of cool. But then there's another one, an assistance. So there's assistance for you for whatever this is that you want to birth. It's safe to do it now. You have immunity. If before maybe you felt it wasn't a good situation, the energy didn't feel right to be doing it. So not only are you protected, you have assistance moving forward too. And the bottom is divinity. So very divine assistance. Spirit wanted to speak to you guys. I was told to change the decks. And I've changed the decks, and we have some pretty interesting messages that are coming in right now. Let me just prop that up. All right. So we are going to explore those cards a little more. But first, I want to, we're going to bring out the Shaman Oracle deck. So very old, very powerful, healing spirit energy. So we're going to bring that in for Scorpio right now. My energy's actually already feeling better. I'm feeling like just by getting that first part of the message, it's kind of like affirmed something for some of you. Like, oh, I can do it. Like it's re-energized you in a sense. All right, so what do the shaman have to say? What energy is here? Woo! Oh, geez. Oh, wow. The circle. And the lower world. So this is pretty interesting energy. Now, for me, this lower world card, I would say like this is like a Scorpio card in the shaman deck. So let's talk about it first. Let's talk about it first. So you know how the death card is the Scorpio card, and people are like, oh, Scorpio's so heavy. But you know what? We need to have deaths so that we can have births, right? We can't have a new beginning until we have an ending in something. So, but I feel like too, like Scorpio really understands the darker energies that we deal with, and that there's lessons involved in those darker energies. Those darker energies are actually here to serve us in a sense. They really are. Because without them, we can't move forward. We can't grow stronger. We can't have the lessons in life that propel us to higher levels of consciousness and thinking. So the lower world, I feel like, you know, you guys have a connection with this. And this connection is asking to be stronger in a sense. This is like the deep part of Earth that gives Earth the energy and the vibrational power it has to feed all of us. You know, without electricity, like without the electrical currents running through our bodies, we wouldn't exist. This all comes from that lower world. Like this is where that stems from. So this is really old energy coming through. And divine on a deeper, darker level. The dark end of divine. It's beautiful. And the circle. So with the circle, I'm feeling like this is sort of coming in with this assistance card. There's a circle of energy and light and spirit that's around you right now. And I love it with this number 8 that we have, which is, you know, on the side, it's the infinity symbol. So it's never ending. It's always in and out of your life. If you feel like it's been out of your life for a while, this cycle is changing. The assistance is coming in. In a sense, you just have to ask for it. There's a lot of different spirit guides here waiting to connect with you. Ooh. That's pretty cool. I like this energy. It's very different from the other ones that I did. We have the giveaway on the bottom. So this is often about giving something up of yourself that, you know, has deep meaning, or accepting it. You know, it might be something that you feel like is, you know, frowned upon by society's stigmas or rules. And it's something maybe you hide within yourself, but it is part of you. You should let it go out. Let it be free. Release that idea, that give it away, that it's not something good. It's almost like a birthing process of something inside you that needs to be legit, that needs to come out and be legitimately recognized. Because, let's not forget the immunity card. I feel like with this, you have immunity in the sense that you are protected from this lower world energy and this circle of spirit that's coming through for you right now. You guys have some pretty good cards right now for this. Remember, you had divinity underneath as well, so it's very divine. Like I said, this is like the dark end of divine, and the dark end of divine is where a lot of the it's pretty much where all of the hard lessons come from, the evolution of our minds and our spirit and our souls. This is really the good stuff. The good stuff. Okay, so now I'm going into the tarot. So we see what other, you know, what other messages Spirit has to connect with what's come out already. So let's look at the birthing. Let's just see what Spirit can tell us about the birthing. I'm going to leave it completely open. I'm not asking a lot of questions of Spirit in this reading. I'm leaving it really open. We have the birthing card here, and let's just see what comes out for Scorpio. What does Spirit want to talk about? I always feel like Scorpio spends a lot of time watching me shuffle. We don't even get to see me shuffle because it's slow as birthing, birthing, birthing. Spirit, come on, Spirit. The birthing. Oh, there we go. We have 2 cards, really great energy. Oh, and 2 threes. We have 3 of coins and 3 of wands. So birthing something. So let's talk about this one first. So this person is working really hard at their craft. Your craft is something that comes from deep within you. Like if you're an artist in any sort of the sense, like a visual artist, photographer, sculptor, if you act, you write music, you play music, you write poetry, you write stories, anything that's creative, any sort of aspect of you that's creative is like your craft. And that is the deeper part of yourself. That's a part of yourself that expresses like your soul level energy, right? So I'm getting that, like this birthing that you are getting assistance with. There's assistance in the universe for you to birth this creative aspect of yourself that needs to come out. I think it was it last week or 2 weeks ago? Like you guys, some of you have been like really burdened looking after others and being responsible for situations that, you don't have a lot of control to get out of. But there's this creative element inside you that needs to come out. Your spirit, your soul needs to shine brightly with this, right? Pull it out, let it come out. It's safe to do it. You have immunity. You have immunity, right? And see what comes in. There's something is gonna, because you're birthing this energy, this idea, this relationship, this concept, this creative element within you, whatever it is, you birth it, you allow it to come out, you give it away, right? That giveaway. And when you give something away, you expect nothing back. You're just releasing it. For the beauty of releasing it and letting it be free, whatever's inside you, something's coming for you. Like the universe has something to bring you when you do this, because you're opening yourself up. When you open yourself up by allowing your creative aspect to shine and be seen and felt, energy is moving. Energy is now moving, and something comes in to replace that. Once you've allowed that to go out, something else is coming in. Literally, you just sit and enjoy that feeling of what you've done, what you've birthed, what you're trying to accomplish. And some sort of ship is coming into dock for you. Some sort of ship is coming into dock for you. Let's try the immunity card. Let's see if there's a deeper meaning here. For Libra, it was a spiritual immunity. So theirs was basically, some really tough shit that they've been through. Horrible stuff, some of them. And it was just spirit reminding them, like, you are now immune. Like, when you've been sick with something, your immune system recognizes it. You're not going through that again. You're done with that lesson. You're done with it in this lifetime. You won't be doing it in other lifetimes. You've grown, you've developed an immunity to it and from it. So to me, it feels like you have an immunity to, any stigma or things that you thought people would be judgmental or harsh about. What this deeper thing is within you that you need to birth. But let's see what Spirit says. Let's see what else Spirit has to say about this immunity card for you. What else does Spirit have to say about this immunity card? Oh, someone wanted to come out. Wow, I can't believe how much better I feel. Like now that we've really moved into the reading, I really feel like someone needed to hear something early on in that reading, and it really helped them. Oh, wow. So the immunity, wow. Ooh, wow, this is interesting. This is kind of an interesting story. So the warmest and brightest card that came through here was the Palace of Wands. Your desires are protected is sort of what I'm feeling here. Like they're in a shrine, they are protected, they are in a really good place where they can develop and grow. This Palace of Wands is way beyond like the King of Wands. Like this energy is so mature, so stable. It's wonderful. So you are immune. Imagine whatever this is that you have inside yourself that you want to share or you want to come out, whether it's your profession of love to someone or something, or it's an artistic endeavor, or it's just going for that job that you want, whatever it is that's inside you that feels like it comes from the creative, deep desire aspect of your soul, whatever that is, It's safe. It's protected. It's in this palace and nothing can take it down. And then I have these two cards that have come out, which for me, these sword cards in this deck are pretty heavy energy. So, you know, you could say that this Queen of Swords in a lot of decks, she's very vocal about speaking her truth. We have Libra energy here if anyone is looking at that. And I don't think the page has anything specific, but it is, I mean, it's like Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy with these two. But what I'm getting, the message I'm getting with this, asking about immunity in this Palace of Swords, nobody's taking this down. Nobody with their words, with their thoughts, with their actions, because we have pages. So anyone who's even like new and naive about what it is that you want to do that's inside you, they can't. It's protected in the palace. Anyone who's more mature and has experience with taking down shit that you want to bring out, well, your shit's protected. They are not. They can't touch it. They cannot touch it. You guys got some good stuff going on. You got some heavy protection. Nobody messes with the lower world, man. People are afraid of it. People are afraid of it for the wrong reasons, right? And it's coming in. It's coming in for you. It's you. It's your death card. It's that energy that people, you know, are afraid of, and they don't realize that, well, without the dark matter in the universe, there would be no stars. So, hello. All right. All right. Well, let's look into the lower world, shall we? We picked it up. What else can Spirit tell us about this lower world card here for Scorpio? What else can Spirit tell us about this lower world card for Scorpio? I was sitting here, I'm looking at that birthing card. It literally looks like a woman's legs are open and something's coming out. I'd be curious, maybe there's someone who's actually ready to give birth. Lower world. Man, I always spend so much time shuffling with Scorpio. Lower world, there we go. Ooh, this looks something. Page of Wands. So you are entering some new aspect of deep desires, right? It's there. It's in you. This needs to come out. This is a part of you I'm getting that you've been a little hesitant to release or bring out. I don't know if like you write poetry or you write books or you do artwork and you just have these, what other people would consider really dark energies. If they are in you and they feel right, like the desire to express this, then bring it out. If it's the expression of something light and beautiful, but you want to like twist it up a little bit, do it. Like there's this, someone is telling you, you need whatever's inside you. Look at this sneer. I love this Page of Wands. Like, I'm doing it, man. I might be young and new at this, but I know my desires and I'm going for it. Go for it. You know, and the lower world is about feeding those desires too. Desires and deep feelings is how we manifest everything. That's funny. Just as I said that, two cards came out. Priestess, also known as the High Priestess in other decks. To me, this is a Scorpio card. I associate this with Scorpio because Scorpio is a really good manifester, but it's almost like that magical side of manifestation, where Aries is sort of a manifester like the Emperor and the Fool, just by taking action and being the one to go out and do it and get it, whereas this energy is sitting at home, really contemplating and visualizing how it's going to happen. How am I going to feel when I get that, when I go there, when I do it? Like that's that deep feeling. So it's like a confirmation. You are a serious manifester, and bring out those deep desires, whatever that is. Whatever that is, you have immunity, assistance, divine. The lower world has got your back. Two of Swords. Some of you are feeling like, you know what, I can't do this. This is not, I can't, I have other things I need to do that don't support this, or people in my life, they may not like this aspect of me. Whatever it is, that's their stuff, man. Don't worry about it. You just need to take off that blindfold. Look, it's not on there very tight. Take off that blindfold and make the choice for what serves you really well. What serves you really well. Okay. So that's your lower world energy. Harness it like a Scorpio, baby. Just look at that card. I would like screenshot that. If I was a Scorpio getting this reading, I would screenshot that energy and even this lower world. Just be like, this is me coming through with all of my manifestation ability. Look out. I love that energy that you have right there. It's really good. It's kind of hot and dark and sexy. It's good. It's good. It's good. All right. We have the circle. So anything else that Spirit would like to talk to Scorpio about with this circle that they've brought forth? This looks like this infinity. Number 8 is on the circle card. It's like an infinite amount of spiritual guides, assistance. Oh, wow. Palace of Swords. Again, it's another palace card, but this circle. So with the swords and being a palace, I feel like if you were worried about, you know, other people's energy attacking what this deep desire, feeling is within you that needs to be birthed, well, the circle has you. This is the energy that the circle has that's around you. They can protect you from that. If there's some sort of air energy around you that you're being worried about or that you're feeling hostilities from, your circle of guides has got that because they're in the palace. They already own that bitch, man. They're in the palace. Your spirit guides in the circle, they own that bitch. She ain't doing nothing to you because your guides own the palace. Wow, that's... You guys got it going on. Holy cow. All right. We have the giveaway. Let's just do the giveaway. See if something comes out for it. See if there's anything else about this giveaway for Scorpio. This giveaway for Scorpio. What do we... Oh. Okay, okay. Before I show you the card... I think it was that card, the giveaway, where I said, like, once you give it away, you let it go out. The energy comes back to you, which was this, right? This 3 of Wands. Some ship is going to come in for you because you are living your truth. You are allowing your spirit to soar with knowing you have immunity and assistance. The ship is coming in, and it's the 10 of Cups, baby. It's everything. Wowzers. So that's just it. Let it out. Put it out there. Who cares what anyone else thinks? This is yours. You got this. The energy coming back to you. This ship that's coming in because you're giving it out there. You're putting it out there, whatever this part of you is that needs to come out and be expressed. Well, the ship that's coming in has everything you ever wanted on it. Like, it's amazing. Amazing energy. Holy Toledos. The bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups energy. New beginning. This is a new beginning. You are immune. You have assistance. You need to birth this. Whatever it is, do it. Go and do it, man. Wow, there's a lot of support. Okay, one last deck. This is a fun deck. These are the fairies. Old energy. Like I always like to say, pre-dinosaur age. These fairies were running around. I even picture these fairies like when the dinosaurs were here, you know, like tripping up T-Rex when he was running through the woods. That's what these fairies would do. This is old energy, these fairies. Oh, where did I put the fairy book? I had it out yesterday because it is a new deck to me. I didn't need to use it yesterday, the book. I was able to pull in the messages that I was getting for the cards, but I did like to have the book handy in case I needed further clarification on anything because I am still bonding. Me and this deck is still bonding, but we're coming together. All right, let's bring a fairy for Scorpio. I think the fairies like Scorpio though, because fairy energy is very mischievous. fairy energy understands this lower world and plays in it, and then goes out in the sun and plays in there too. They understand the balance of that energy. Whoa. Oh, sweet mother. The Lady of the Harvest. Wowzer. Talk about a harvest. Are you kidding me? Holy cow. This is just confirming. This is old energy. Old spirit energy. This is the kind of spirit energy that exists in the bark of the trees. Trees have their own vibrational energy. Trees can communicate with their roots to each other. Like this stuff is real. This is real. This is real old energy that is supporting you. This is part of the earth energy. Like I said, it is very familiar with this lower world. It goes down there to play. It has a good time down there. And then it comes up to manifest and play little games on people. This is just telling me, like, this is a very bountiful card. There's a lot of bounty coming towards you by being you and allowing that desire to bubble up and come out and be birthed. Look at that. This is almost like a doula. She's coming in to help you birth this. And there's going to be so much bounty around when you birth whatever this is. Whatever it is for you. It's going to be different for everybody, but it's there. Nice reading. Thank you. I'm going to say I was a little hesitant when I was starting it, and I hummed and hawed. I found other things to do. I delayed it. I was just like, feeling really tired about this, but I thought I have to do it. I have to do it. And I'm so glad we did, because I feel like we cleared something out. We cleared something. And here I'm shuffling. Let me stop. I like that we stopped. Honesty, and it's green. Heart chakra, honesty. Just be true to your heart and do it. Let it go. Go out and do it. Be true to your heart. Go out and do it. Honesty, honesty, honesty. That's it. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that deeper spiritual reading from Spirit. Spirit told me they wanted to do it, so I changed up the decks, and that's what we did. So there you go. That's it for now. Thank you so much for joining me, Scorpio. Have a wonderful week, guys. Be gentle with yourselves. Subscribe, don't subscribe. Thank you for everyone that's come to the channel, whether you've subscribed or not. I did enjoy your energy and your company. Have a good day. Bye-bye, and God bless.